don't take the most addictive, lethal product in our society. More people die from this than from cocaine, than from crack, than from AIDS, than from automobile accidents. Together, combined. Combine all those. And if you're worried about that, your chances of dying from this, if you smoke, or of your husband or children or your friends dying from this, if they smoke, are greater than from all the other things.
When I was in the hospital, the doctor, he says to you, it's cancer. And the first question that you ask him is, because you know that some cancers are curable, you know, you want to know what cancer is it? And he said it was lung cancer, and that it was inoperable, you know, and incurable and terminal. And I asked him, I said, what caused it? And he said, smoking, my friend, smoking. I said, is it definitely because I smoked? He says, definitely. I says, then I did this to myself, didn't I? And he said, yes, you did it to yourself.
Now, if he did it to himself, and you're doing it to yourself, you can take this goddamn package and throw it away and prevent yourself from going through what Ken went through. And I asked Ken, what would he tell people who smoke? What would he tell people like you who smoke?
If people were in front of me, and if they would only listen, the best piece of advice I could give them is, no matter how hard, and I know how hard it is to quit smoking because I tried so many times and failed so many times, the best piece of advice is quit. I don't care how hard it is. If it means using chemical products that are being sold, if it means going cold turkey, if it means joining one of these smoke enders, going to a hospital, any product that's sold, do it. If it means having a guardian who will stand next to you 20 hours a day and grabbing that cigarette and breaking it, then you better do it. Because you'll have no idea of the pain and the suffering that's going to come of it. You see, we all think, and this is the terrible part, we all think that it's going to happen to the other guy. And the truth is, you're the other guy.
And you can be the other guy, one of 365,000 people a year in this country. You stand a chance, if you continue smoking, of being one of those people. Or if you start smoking, of being one of those people. Now, it doesn't happen to you the minute you start smoking. I mean, if you were to take a piece of dynamite and light a match to it, you'd blow up. Cigarettes aren't like that. It's a time bomb that you plant in yourself. I asked Ken how he felt when people told him to stop smoking, when non-smokers told him to stop smoking.
Like I will admit to you, when I smoked, I hated it when non-smokers tried to tell me to quit. But what you have to understand, Tony, is that when I said that I should be able to smoke, that my saying that was no different than any 14-year-old junkie who you told that you were going to take his heroin away from him. He's going to say the same thing because you're so addicted to it that you've got no choice but to defend it.
And then he continued on this subject, and he's speaking to you.
Only the hardest thing to tell any smoker is why he should stop smoking, and especially to hear it from a person who had stopped smoking, all right? Because no matter what you tell them, they already know. A smoker just does not want to hear from a non-smoker why he should quit, because he knows all those answers anyway. because every smoker has tried to quit. Even if you ask them, they might deny it, but they know they're lying to you. You'll find all the reasons why you continue going, but you never like to admit the one reason, which is I don't have the willpower to quit, all right? But maybe they'll listen when it's not just a person who quit. Maybe they'll listen because now I'm a person who is quitting life, not quitting smoking. Life is quitting me.
It'll mean a lot to Ken. If Ken can know in some way, and I believe he can, that his getting involved in the fighting to save his life or to prolong his life has helped other people to the degree it has. It's helping people around the world and around our country. And I believe it can help you, and I hope to God it does.